welcome back to round two of our special AI Esports Tournament. It is coder versus designer, and let's get to know a bit more from our competitors, right? Who is the coder here? And who's the designer? Let's get to Andrew. Andrew's our designer. Andrew, tell us a bit more about yourself. For those people who might not have joined us in round one, give us a bit of introduction about who you are.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Andrew, and I have been working in graphic design field for like 5 years. And in market right now is a lot of AI agent and AI model, and I want to use a lot of them in my work and for this challenge.
Andrew, I just want to ask you, how young are you?
Oh, I'm 27.
27? Okay, so I thought you were 17 years old.
Everybody told that.
What facial product do you use, right? It's awesome. Okay, like Harry is our coder, but I can't see him right now. Harry, can you come back online? You can show us your face. All right, bro. Right,
Yeah,
tell us a bit more
yeah,
about yourself, GK agent.
yeah. I'm a coder. I'm working remotely for the ZK Asian, and ZK Asian is the pin project, like I tell you guys, and we still try to developing the platform and expanding our community in Southeast Asia. Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, and for those of you who missed out round one, this is a special AI esports tournament just for you guys, and this is in Vietnam, right? Our Vietnamese esports players who happen to be coders and designers, right? Round one was a speed challenge. It was won by ZK Agent, Harry, our coder, right? And there was a challenge of accuracy and speed, but this time round is a challenge on creativity, where participants have got 7 minutes, right, to create an output. Okay, and let's take a look at the first output that they are going to be creating. Okay, and this is the first output. The first output is this, right? So within 7 minutes, Harry
Yeah.
and Andrew, you have to create a minimalist rendering of a desert research outpost at sunset, right? So this is a challenge on creativity. Be as creative as possible, right? Because our judges, right, will be awarding you points on creativity. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry, gentlemen, right? Any questions? You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I'm
okay. Ready?
And how do you feel about the creative challenge? You think you're gonna have an advantage here over Harry? Okay, he's locked in. He's locked in. Harry, what do you think? You think you're still gonna win this round?
Yeah, I think the result is still the same.
Let's check it out. Okay, gentlemen, a
Three,
point counting.
2, 1. AI creators, let's go.
And we are on in our next round, which is a creativity challenge. You're now watching an AI esports tournament special, right? I want to show you the time. We've got our clock. It's 19 seconds into this tournament. Our competitors have got 7 minutes, right, to complete this challenge. And this is a challenge on creativity, right? It is not a challenge on accuracy. It is about seeing who can create the best output. And this time round, they have to create an image, right? A very complex image. So let's take a look at their work process. The countdown has started. The stopwatch has started. They have got 7 minutes for this. And I want to kind of have a conversation with our judge, Kenny. Kenny, what do you think about this round? First round was about accuracy. Second round is about creativity. Any thoughts from you, Kenny?
Well, creativity is the creative output can be very subjective. So basically, at the end of the day, it's one look at it and you say, "Hey, I think that meets the criteria more than the other." So we are actually talking about creativity at including what they call contextual creativity. You don't want to have you don't want to have a asset created that is a creative product, but it doesn't fit the narrative. So it has to meet the objective, and it's a creative solution, right? So okay, let's go. Let's see how they play it
All
out.
right, let's take a look at your
Ah,
screens. Okay, so Harry and Andrew, can you please share your screens so that we can show our audience? Right? People
Yeah, yeah.
watching, right, wanting to see whether Harry is going to win, Andrew is going to win, right? I'm sure they got their favorites by now. I've got Harry's screen. We got 7 minutes. We got 2 minutes past, so you guys have got 5 minutes left, right? You guys have got 5 minutes left, okay? I hope you guys are putting up your timers also as well, right? And I'll show you the timer very, very soon. Okay, so this is Harry. He's already got like an image. Now it's easy. This is not accuracy, so he can change the image, right? Again, we are looking for the most creative graphic challenge where you create a minimalist rendering of a desert research outpost at sunset. That is the challenge statement, and this is the output that Harry has come up with. I'm not going to ask him what he thinks about it or what his thought process. I don't want to disturb him. But I want to show Andrew, right? Andrew is starting with GPT-5 to do meta prompting, as we have seen, right? And I think, Andrew, it looks like your internet connection is working against you again, right? It's not loading up as fast as we want to. Gentlemen, time passes by really fast. I want to show you how much time we have left because you guys have just spent 3 minutes 15 seconds. So you've got just a bit more time. We've got about 4 more minutes for for this challenge to be completed. Okay, let's see Andrew's screen. Andrew's still providing the ChatGPT challenge, the ChatGPT prompt. Harry is using ChatGPT 5. Harry, I think you are a big user of ChatGPT. What do you think of the latest ChatGPT 5 as compared to ChatGPT 4.0? A lot of people have been complaining, saying that ChatGPT 5 is not so good now. What do you think about ChatGPT 5?
Um, Actually, the 4 is still okay for me. I haven't used the 5 so much so I don't have any comment on it. Yeah, but the 4 plus is the best for me so far. Yeah.
Okay, cool, right? Okay, so Andrew has got an image, also quite similar. Both images look good, right? So it really comes down to aesthetic and design, of which our judges, in this case, Judge Kenny, right? He's got some strict requirements. We're gonna ask him about his judging requirements, right? And he's gonna tell us a bit more when he judges data about what he's looking out for, right, in this challenge. But both gentlemen, right, are doing something really cool. Remember, our challenge for this, our prompt that we have to create for this challenge is this: they have to create a minimalist rendering of a desert. It must be a research outpost, and it must be sunset. Okay, of which, guys, you've got 2 more minutes. You've got 2 more minutes left. 2 more minutes left. You can see this is our time. You got less than 2 minutes to produce your work. Again, it is also a time, it's also a test on your ability to work under pressure. But we're looking for as many versions. Choose the best version of the ones that you have created. And it's really about making sure that you give us something that you think is the most creative, your best work. And this is Harry. Harry is using ChatGPT to generate his pictures. Andrew is using ChatGPT also as well, right? They just got different colored screens, right? Kenny, I want to ask you, if you were a competitor, what would you use?
I yeah, you have to use something that you're very comfortable with. And what you're comfortable with is always based on the projects that you've been working on. But I would use either Mid Journey or Leonardo. These are the two graphic. These are the two graphic models which I'm more familiar with.
There you are, right? And ladies and gentlemen, you got 30 more seconds. The clock is ticking for you to produce your best work. No pressure, right? You don't have to submit an accurate rendition. You just have got that much time to stop working, and we're counting down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and time's up. Okay, are you ready to present your work? Okay, I want to give you a bit of time to kind of change your screens and make sure that you choose your best design because you're going to be presenting right your work to our judge. Kenny, let us ask Harry. You are the winner of round number one, Harry. Do you want to go first or do you want Andrew to go first?
I think let Andrew go first.
Okay. Okay, Andrew, here you go. You're up. Take it away.
Yeah, I have the picture here, and my idea is to follow the style of Dune movie. Do you guys know the Dune movie?
What
That
movie
was
is it?
Dune movie.
Oh, no movie. Okay.
Yeah, I follow that style, that style, and it's a mix of a little bit futuristic and realistic. And so I focused on the requirement that we have research and research outpost, and it's on the sunset. And so my idea is that the sunset is have the most color the sunset have is the yellow and orange because this is the desert. And so this is my picture. So I think it's almost done. It's done now.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Andrew. Okay, I'm gonna now pass it over to Harry, right? And Harry's gonna present his work. Harry, on to you.
Okay, so this is my concept. It's a minimalism concept about a desert that having a sunset, and I try to bring in some of the shadows, some of the cutters here to make it look more, chilling in the sunset. Yeah, and that's how my ideas.
Okay, okay. Let me put both your let's I'm gonna put both your screens side by side, and I'm gonna let uh, I'm gonna let Kenny kind of give us his rundown. So that's the challenge, and this is Harry on the right, Andrew on the left. Kenny, what's your verdict?
Well, the first thing you must realize is that we are talking about the quality of the creative person, not the quality of the model that produced the product. All right, it's the person, not the model in this section, right? So now you can use any model, but at the end of the day, all models will produce a few samples, and which samples you pick to submit will actually tells a lot about your creative talent. So in this particular case, you could see very simple that the left one wins hands down. He understands creativity better than the right one.
All right, you heard
but
our
but
judge.
but the right one had a very the model in the right one did the right thing. Nothing wrong with
Right.
that. But the left one took the left one is you need to be a creative designer to be able uh, to pick that up. Yep.
All right, so you heard it from Judge Kenny. This round goes to
Uh,
Andrew. Well done, Harry.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, now let's go. Okay, it's not done yet. It's not done yet, right? Because Andrew, you are now coming up, and you are living up to your name of the designer. Coder has won round number one, which is speed and accuracy. Designer might just come out for round number two, which is challenge of creativity. But let's go to our third challenge. Okay, our third challenge is this, right? In 7 minutes, Okay, our participants have to create this a time lapse video. Now, this is not so easy to do, right? A time, as we have seen in the other challenges, right? In our first round, videos are really tricky to do. So, this is quite an interesting one, right? Our competitors have to create a time lapse video showing the construction of a futuristic mega building. Okay, competitors, are you ready? You've got 7 minutes. Your 7 minute starts.
Three, two, one. AI creators, let's go.
And the clock has started. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. This is our AI Esports special, world's first AI Esports tournament, right? Where humans like Andrew and Harry, who are really good at what they do, Harry is a coder, Andrew is a designer, right? They embark on challenges of accuracy and creativity using AI tools of choice. So this is a real-time challenge of their proficiency with AI and the proficiency of the human mind, right, to create creative output. And let's take a look at what Harry and Andrew are currently doing right now. Before we go to Harry and Andrew, I want to show you guys the time. This is how much time we have. Almost 1 minute has passed, right, from the time we launched the challenge. So, time is tight, time passes by really fast. As we have looked, as we have evidence from our first challenge, right? Time moves really good, really fast. And I want to show you guys the screens. And this is Harry, right? Harry, what is this model that you are using here?
I'm using Sora by
Okay,
GPT. Yeah.
okay. So, and Harry's model of choice is Sora by GPT, right? Let's take a look at Andrew, right? Andrew, what are you using, Andrew?
I'm using Sora and Runway.
Okay, cool, right? So both of them are using Sora. So it looks like a neck to neck, same platform competition, right? Then again, they are free to choose which platforms they want to take up. This is a challenge of creativity in 7 minutes, right? Our competitors have to create this. This is the challenge. In 7 minutes, they have to create a time lapse video. So it has to be a time lapse video showing the construction of a futuristic mega building. Futuristic mega building. And this is a challenge of creativity. Gentlemen, you've got less than 5 minutes. Less than five. That was really fast, wasn't it? 7 minutes really passes by really, really fast. Now let's take a look at their screens and where are they at. This is video. Video is an interesting challenge, right? Because I think with video there is that element of computing power that I think both Andrew and Harry was telling us about, right? Computing power is really important, and if you have enough computing power, you can really create fantastic videos. This is Andrew's screen. He is okay. He's okay. He's saying he's typing in a prompt to make the video lapse. This is okay. This is Harry's previous ones, right? So this was his previous work. I think this video is currently being generated. Gentlemen, it is a challenge on creativity. But even with that said, there is a time element. You have just used up 3 minutes, right? So you got probably less than 4 minutes to complete this challenge. And I might be the judges might just give you guys more time because there's a bit of computing power here involved that maybe video generation platforms they need that additional time to generate videos. So we could be flexible on time. I'm going to ask the judge, Kenny. What do you think? Could we be flexible on time, Kenny?
Yeah, because of the video generation, you can give them a little bit, another 3 minutes to generate. Well, possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Right, as it stands, we are already at the 4 minute mark, and let's see whether our competitors are near what they're producing. near to producing the challenge itself. Andrew is creating a different aspect ratio. We did not lock in the aspect ratio for this challenge, so the competitors have to choose the aspect ratio which I think meets their idea of a good output. Okay. And that's what Andrew is currently doing. Harry is at ChatGPT still. Okay, let's see whether we can put both their work side by side and see, the progress, because we've got less than 2 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna put both their screens side by side. Let's take a look at that. Okay, as you can see, is Andrew referring a friend? Is he getting free credits? Okay. Uh, is Andrew buying? Is Andrew buying computing power? Okay. It looks like we're not gonna get into the 5-6 minute mark. 7 minute mark. We got 5 minutes, 21 seconds.
We give them
Minutes.
extra time because of
Okay.
because of the
Let's
rhetoric.
talk about the extra time later. At the 6 minute mark, we can talk about that, right? But let's have a close up of Andrew and Harry's screen, so you could see, right, how these two competitors are working and what's their thought process. So you can see on the left is Andrew, on the right is Harry, and I think they are moving to different types of video generation platforms. So you can see Andrew trying to buy computing power to win. Andrew, by the way, is in the lead for creative. Harry has won round number one, right? Which is accuracy challenge. Andrew has won challenge number one in round number two. There are 3 challenges in round two, right? So it remains to be seen. So you can really see, right, what our two competitors are doing and what's their approach to this. Okay, I've got my time here. It's 6 minutes 30 seconds, and I'm gonna check back in with our judge, Kenny. How much time should we be giving them?
Since you are giving both of them the same time, can we ask them how much time extended? How much
Okay,
time they
gentlemen.
need?
Question back to you guys. How much more time do you guys want?
I think just 5 minutes.
Andrew, do
Okay,
you
five
agree with
minutes.
that?
Yeah.
Andrew, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 5 more minutes. Yeah, so that means 12 minutes. Enough time for us to have enough computing power. Okay, let's focus back on their screens, and let's see what our competitors are doing with their screens right now. I'm gonna put out, since we've got 5 more minutes, we've got a bit more time, okay, to really focus on their process. Andrew's screen is on the left, Harry ZK agent on the right. Okay, let's zone in on. I want to see a bit more about. I want to see a bit more of Andrew, because Andrew is the creative guy here. So Andrew is the designer here, right? So he's got an approach, and Harry is the coder here. But I think Harry's creativity is also quite high, and I want to ask Harry, what is your approach here? Do you have a secret weapon, bro? Right? Are you doing something? Do you have a secret weapon for us? Are you doing something? What's your approach to this? What's your thought process like in producing this video?
Basically, I will follow closely the brief. Then I will try to enhance more the vibe, follow of the concept. Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, how about you? What's your thought process? How are you doing this?
I use Sora to create image first, and then give more prompt for it to build a video. And I think I will need time to edit the video if I need.
Okay, so there's a bit of editing involved, and I think Andrew wants to edit the videos. How are you editing the videos, Andrew? Is it through prompts or are you using a video editing software?
Yeah, I think I will use prompt to edit.
Okay, and because we've only got like 12 minutes, right? It's not a lot of
Yeah.
time, but you can really see their work here coming up. I want to show you, gentlemen, right? Our time, the 5 minutes that you've asked for, right, means that this challenge will end in 12 minutes. Now, time check, it's 9 minutes, 30 seconds, which means you guys have got less than 3 minutes to produce your final output. I could see some work here. I could see some work here. I could see Andrew's screen. I could see some videos. Let's leave these videos aside. So I'm not going to show your screens because I think I want an element of surprise. I wanted to kind of show everyone Andrew and Harry back again in a short few minutes because time check, it's 10 minutes. We got 2 more minutes. I want to have a quick check with our judge. Kenny, in your perspective, which video platform is the best? You've been playing this for a
Uh,
bit.
Actually, it's given the time, given the limited time, I will not use a text to video platform. But since two of them are using the same, so it takes a bit more time. You could actually use a text to motion software, and then you create multiple part of it, and then you bring it into a video editing software and complete it as a video. That will be the faster way of doing it. But since we want it to be a video and both are using text to video, let them have the extra time to display the skill sets. You see, video no more time. I think you able to give them that short time, but we can
Right.
improve on it. Yeah.
Thank you, Kenny. We got 1 more minute. All right, gentlemen. Okay, no pressure. I know you guys are. I know you guys. Your videos are almost ready. Harry, I don't see your screen. Is your video ready, Harry? Oh, this is
Uh,
Harry's screen.
the
Yeah,
the new one
generating.
is still generating. I got one of the version already, but the new one is still generating.
Okay, we've got to keep to the time. We got 30 more seconds. So we gotta make do with whichever videos you guys already have. And we can clearly see, ladies and gentlemen, right, that in the challenge of Gen AI video contest, computing power really matters a lot. Computing power really matters a lot. And we're counting down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. All right, time's up, gentlemen.
All right, all
Leave
right.
report. And now I want to check in with Andrew, who won first round, first challenge. Do you want to go first, or do you want Harry to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
All right, okay. Harry will go first. Okay, so let's take a look at Andrew's screen. I'm gonna put Harry out. Okay, Kenny, tell us a bit
Okay.
about your video and show us this video.
Okay. So this is my time lapse video. So I use Sora to generate this video, and so you can see in this video I have a megabit building, and the set of the building is to simulate the letter A in Unreal. The system of the video is in the future, but not too far, and I think this video have a lot of good point to match the requirement. Yeah.
Kenny, any questions you want to ask?
Yeah. Not so use Sora to build this, right?
Yeah,
Sora,
yeah.
huh?
Sora.
Yeah. All right. I think you will probably was trying to improve it by editing it and so forth. But this will do. It does reflect. If I were to do it myself here, I would not use the text to video. I'll use either I'll probably use Leonardo to do it. It'll be faster. But anyway, this is a good product. Yeah, good.
All
Good
right, thank you
output.
so much, Andrew. Let's go back to Harry now. Harry, it's over to you.
Yeah, this is my time lapse video of a construction mega building. The concept that I do is I follow the common futuristic concept, which is the cyberpunk, and you can see my building is full of neon lights, and behind is the all the skyscraper with full of lights and of yeah, this is my concept.
All right, you're feeling a bit nervous, Harry. I can sense a bit of nervousness. You were not as confident as before, right? Uh, Harry, what do you think? Any thoughts?
Well, from the assignment of a time lapse, this one looks slightly more to it because I think it's a clever use of the instruction to the model to have the camera movement at a certain direction. So his motion is very is better than the one by Andrew lah, because although Andrew's building is more futuristic, it fits better into the assignment, but his video, his animation part is more of the clouds moving. The building did not move. Whereas Harry's one, it does show the different angles because of his clever instruction to the model. That's what I can
Oh,
say.
wow. That means we've got a new winner for round number two or challenge number two. Harry, you've taken back your crown. It looks like you are the winner of challenge number two. Well done, bro. All right. Andrew, what do you think about that? How do you feel? How do you feel, Andrew? How do you feel about
Yeah, I
this?
feel satisfied.
Well, all is not lost. We've got our last challenge, our last creative challenge. Okay, so gentlemen, are you guys ready? I'm going to look at the last creative challenge, 7 minutes. And as you guys can see, right, our challenges are based on multiple media outputs. You got graphics, right, and then you've got video, and the last one is an audio challenge. I'm thinking audio challenges are the most difficult. What do you all think? What do you all think? Harry and Andrew, what do you think? Are audio challenges the most difficult? Or they're not?
Mm,
Maybe not.
I think
Yeah, but
it's a bit. Yeah, I think it's a bit because I'm not expert in this one, and all I can do is just from AI. So
uh, and what do you think about audio challenges, Andrew? What do you think about? Do you think it's? Do you think audio challenges are harder or easier?
I think it's harder for me.
Audio is harder. Yeah, I think so as well. I think audio is harder for both of you guys, right? It's new for Harry, and I think as a visual artist, as Andrew, I think he can't see sound, right? He can only hear sound. So that I think it's a good challenge for us to embark on our last creative challenge. Harry has won the speed challenge. In the creative challenge, Andrew has won challenge number one. Harry has just won challenge number two. And the third challenge in our creativity series is going to be the tiebreaker. Gentlemen, are you ready?
yep,
Three,
ready.
two,
Ready?
one. AI creators, let's go.
Okay, time has started. It is going to be 7 minutes worth of audio creating time. Okay, just want to remind our our audience, right, and people watching, right, that it's 7 minutes, and the challenge for our last creative challenge is to create a sound, right, that an audio soundscape of an ancient, enchanted forest. I'm sure there are lots of very nice forests in Vietnam, right? Are there lots of nice forests in Vietnam, Harry?
Yeah, yes, but
Do you like to go hiking in this forest in Vietnam? Do you like to go hiking, or are you just
yes,
a
of
stay-at-home
course.
gamer guy? You like hiking?
I'm actually a nature guy.
Yeah.
I'm like hiking and go deep into the forest and having like a like a free campaign camping and all that stuff. Yeah, it's really great and
Fantastic.
and satisfying doing that.
Andrew, how about you? Are you a nature guy? Do you like to go to nature?
Yeah, I love nature.
All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So this is a challenge which is something that both of you like, right? It's a sound of nature. So let's take a look at Andrew's screen. So this is Andrew, right? Andrew is using, again, when it comes to sound, we are seeing 11 Labs as the platform that is often used. Okay. And what is this? Can you hear? Is this a song? So I think Andrew is creating a song. How interesting. Yeah, and let's take a look at Harry's approach. Harry is using, what is this, Harry? What's that? What's that LLM? I haven't seen it.
Oh,
What are
really?
you using just now?
Now I'm using back the 11 labs. Yeah, for me the 11 labs is still best in creating sound.
Okay, let's take a look at Harry and Andrew's work side by side, right? Because it is 7 minutes of which they have got 5 more minutes left. Okay, this is really interesting. Let's take a look at their work and let's see their process, right? I think very important what we are trying to do at AI Esports is to show process, right? To show people, okay, this is what, you know, a live prompting looks like. So this is what people who are playing around and really creating good work using AI. This is what you're doing, right? So this is not a contest. This is a game because our contestants are under time pressure. Our contestants are under the pressure of creativity. They are judged also as well. And as you can take a look at the time, right? They've got less than 7 minutes now. They've got less than 5 minutes to produce this video. So it's really pressurizing. And what more, I'm always constantly asking them about their process. Harry, is this pressurizing? Is this pressurizing for you?
Actually a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, so Andrew the coder is in black screen. Harry the coder is in black screen. Andrew the designer is in white screen. Andrew, is this pressurizing for you?
Yeah, not really.
No, they look cool, right? I think we should give them more pressure. I think we should give them harder challenges. They look like they are not in any kind of pressure at all. We want to make them pressurized. Kenny, if you were a leader, what would you do?
Well, in the when they are getting better, the pressure will always be about 2 minutes before the end, where you throw in a spanner. Like, oh, I forgot. Instead of doing this, you need to add this in. So that's where the pressure is. But right now, because everyone is new to this game, we are all very in the infancy stage. We don't have very very good users right now. This is in itself is a great pressure. Right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, our guys are very confident, but as you can see, time is not on their side. I hope they've created something. Andrew is constantly. Andrew, are you spending money? Are you spending lots of money? I hope you're not spending lots of money on this
Yeah,
time.
I'm just checking out.
Okay, you just check it out. It's cool. It's fine. It's great. I love the competitive spirit, right? Yeah. Harry, look at what you're making Andrew do. You're making Andrew bankrupt, right? You're making him pay for credits. But I think you also have got some credits, right? Is this a paid account, Harry? Are you using a paid account?
Uh, no, I'm using a free account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen, you've got 5 minutes has passed, so you got less than 2 minutes right now to produce an output for the challenge. And the output for this challenge is to want to remind our competitors and also the people who's watching that this challenge is about generating an audio soundscape of an ancient enchanted forest, right? We call it the Forest of Whispers audio challenge. And if you look at the clock, actually, you don't have time. Are you guys on track? Andrew, are you on track?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Andrew's on.
I think I can submit my one already.
Okay, oh, no,
Done.
Harry, I know you're a coder. I know you're a fast guy. This is a creativity challenge. If there's any way you can think about what you want to tell us. right? I think the presentation is also important, okay?
Mm.
But Harry is confident he's got his sound. Don't play it yet. We want to hear it only at the end. And this is Andrew. Andrew, I think, is ready. Gentlemen, you've got 30 more seconds. The sound challenges are always very interesting. It gives us a very good insight on how people can create soundscapes using AI. There's lots of commercial use, right? When it comes to soundscapes, you can produce new soundscapes for lobbies. You can use new soundscapes for music. You know, you can be the next Spotify star. And I think there's a Spotify AI artist. I think a couple of them are out there already, right? So you can see some of them make this kind of songs through this platform. And countdown: three, two, one. Away from keyboard, gentlemen. Now I'm gonna ask Harry. You
Yeah.
want the last challenge? Would you want to go first, or do you want Andrew to go first?
Okay, let me go first. Let me finish this game soon.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna bring Kenny on board. Kenny, you're gonna hear Harry's sound very soon. Harry, please share with us.
Okay. Okay. So my sound is just we will based on the brief is a ambient soundscape of the ancient forest. Actually, rarely people know about what is sound of the ancient, right? Because none of us has heard this sound before. All we know is some sound of the bird in the jungle, and we think is yeah, we think it's some kind of ambient sound. So I just base on that, and I try to generate it. So this is the sample of it. Yeah, it
That was
has a bit of mysterious, yeah, mysterious atmosphere.
wow. Okay, put it on one more time. Put it on one more time. Put it on one more time. Let's hear it again. Oh, cool. I feel like I'm in a jungle now.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
you
peaceful,
know,
isn't it?
that's the point of when you're doing sound effects.
Okay. Okay, let's hear from our judge. Kenny, what do you think of this? Any comments?
Well, we have no reference about mysterious sound of the forest. Uh, that makes everything mysterious. So
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. I think it's a reasonably accurate representation of a mysterious background sound.
Okay, very good. Okay, Harry, thanks so much. I'm going to put Andrew on. Andrew, you're up. Okay, and are you ready? You can put up your sound now. Okay, you're at full volume, Andrew, but still can't hear you. Still can't hear your sound. Oh, we can't hear you. Okay, still can't hear you, Andrew. Or is it, would Harry win this round because of technical difficulties?
I think Andrew should share the screen with the sound.
Yeah, maybe you should. I
Yeah.
think you should share the screen with the sound, Andrew. Okay,
Um,
so Andrew is giving us the link. Okay, my voice is echoing. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm going to keep quiet. Okay, actually, what I can do is I can play. Andrew, can I play? I can play your I can play your music. I can play it, okay? Okay, so I'll play it from my side, okay? So this is Andrew's. Are you ready? Here we go. It's really nice.
Can you hear the ancient ways? Secrets flow through root and leaf. Italia, Alsaria.
All right. It does sound really cool. Okay, I'm gonna ask Kenny. Kenny, what do you think?
I think Andrew wins this time.
I, I think it's because Andrew went like last and we got the best of ourselves last. But Harry, Andrew takes this round. Well done, Andrew. You deserve it, right? You won our last creative challenge, our audio creative challenge, and that means you have won our creativity round. Round 2 is won by Andrew. Give Andrew a round of applause. Fantastic, right? So this means we've got a tiebreaker. We've got a tiebreaker, right? Because round 1 was won by Harry. Round 2 was won by Andrew. We need to have right to determine who's the winner for this particular AI Esports Special Tournament Challenge in Vietnam, featuring Harry the coder and Andrew the designer. Gentlemen, you're in luck because one of our corporate sponsors have given us a challenge. And I want to play you this video because this is a challenge that she wants to help us solve. Okay, so your next challenge will be based on this creative brief by our corporate sponsor called Mindblue. Okay, let's take a look at this
Welcome,
video.
everyone. I'm Anna, and I'm thrilled to have you all here today. We're on the cusp of launching something truly special, an app called Mindbloom, and we need you to help us create its identity. We've given you a purposefully open brief because we're not looking for a checklist to be ticked off. We're looking for a feeling. Our logo needs to communicate active serenity. It can't just be a quiet, tranquil image. It needs to have a sense of purpose, of peace that you've worked for. Think less of a perfectly still pond and more of the quiet strength of a sunrise. It also has to be incredibly approachable. Our app is for everyone, and the logo should feel comforting and safe, not clinical or cold. We want people to feel like they're in good hands. And of course, it needs to hint at growth, the bloom in our name. But please, no literal flowers or sprouting seeds. We're looking for a more subtle, abstract representation of progress, of opening up, of moving forward. Maybe it's a feeling of expansion or a quiet upward momentum. Lastly, it must be versatile. It has to look great as a tiny icon on a phone screen, but also scale up beautifully for our website and marketing materials. Clean lines and a strong visual core are going to be key. Ultimately, we want something that feels modern and fresh, but also timeless. We want this logo to grow with us for years to come. I can't wait to see what you all come up with. Good luck.
So that's our brief from our corporate challenge, right? You have 15 minutes, and this is what they want, right? Both Harry and Andrew. This is a graphic challenge, right? And it's for a company called Mindbloom, right? Mindbloom is a wellness app, and they're looking for a logo, right, that has active serenity, right? Must be peaceful, must have momentum. The logo must feel approachable. It must feel safe. Must also hint at growth, but it must be versatile and it must be timeless, right? So that it can be seen as an icon and also on a banner. It looks very cool, right? What do you think of this challenge, Harry? You are probably at a slight disadvantage, right? Because you are a coder and not a designer. How do you think about this challenge?
As always, will be easy game for me.
Okay, all right. Andrew, this is up your alley, right? How many logos have you created in your life as a designer? How many logos have you created, Andrew?
I think Henry is mute.
Yeah, maybe I gotta. Okay. Andrew, can you hear, can you say something now?
Now after Harry said that, I just want to win him this round.
Okay, yeah, he just wants to win this round. They can't wait to play this round because this is the tiebreaker. This is the tiebreaker, right? It's an actual corporate challenge by our corporate sponsors called Mind Bloom. Harry and Andrew, they're going to be designing a graphic logo for Mind Bloom. This is the creative brief. We've heard it from the founder herself. Gentlemen, you've got 15 minutes and your 15 minutes starts now. Go get cracking. So this is the final challenge, and this is the challenge by which we will get our winner, right? Our winner for this very special AI Esports tournament. This AI Esports tournament, right, features both Harry, which is esports player and also a coder, and it features Andrew, who is a designer. Now, this particular challenge, right, favors a bit more to Andrew because Andrew is a designer, right? But Harry has been producing fantastic designs also as well. Maybe I want to ask Kenny about his thoughts on their performance so far. Kenny,
You're talking about the next.
their performance so far.
Well,
What do
both
you
of
think of
them
their
are
performance so far?
approaching the problem different way. One from a coding perspective, basically I call it vertical thinking. They go through a very fixed process to do it, and any other creative work to be done by the coder, which is Harry, he basically outsource it to the model and say, "Hey, can you be creative and produce a creative prompt?" So he outsourced the creative part to the uh, to the AI model. Whereas Andrew is different. He dictate the probably the creative directions, and from there itself, use the AI to actually work on his creative directions. You see. So both will come out results, but with that itself, normally in most cases, the coder will produce the result faster because that's the process. Whereas the Andrew's part will take a bit slower, but at the end of the day, they'll catch up and meet at the same time. Yeah. So that is my point between
Yep.
the two. Yeah.
Right, very interesting approach, right? So now you are seeing Andrew's screen and how Andrew is approaching it. Now they've got a bit more time, right? It's 15 minutes, and it's only one thing. It's graphic, so it's not video. So actually, it's a bit easier in a sense that we do not have to depend on too much computing power, right? It's just about how savvy you are with the prompts. And Mind Bloom is an actual company and they are launching this product and you want to have a fantastic logo. So you guys are creating that logo for them, right? So I think that's that. Harry, I'm not seeing your screen. Can you help us share your
Oh,
screen?
okay.
I want to see your thought processes as well. Okay. Now, with that said, it's not like we have a lot of time. Actually, we've got less than 10 minutes. 5 minutes have already passed just like that, right? We've got less than 10 minutes. So this is the countdown. So we are counting down. It's not a stopwatch. So you guys have got 9 minutes, 42 seconds left. Okay. But with that said, let's take a look at Andrew's screen. Andrew being a designer, right? He is setting a context for ChatGPT 5. And the context is, act as an So he's creating an agent. So this is a very interesting approach, right? Harry, on the other hand, Harry is, let's take a look at Harry's screen, right? How is he approaching this? Okay. Still having a bit of difficulty accessing Harry's screen because I think of the infinity loop.
Ôi,
He's
wait. Uh,
okay. I'm seeing now. Now I'm
okay.
seeing your screen, Harry. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Harry is also using ChatGPT 5. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, you could really see how each of them are approaching this, right? So AI app mockup prompt example. Harry is telling ChatGPT 5, which seems to be the model of choice for both our players. Both our players are using ChatGPT 5 as the meta prompter, right? uh, Harry is doing that. Andrew is also doing that. Um, Andrew is on ChatGPT 5. He has started by creating a mini agent. He has instructed the agent on how he wants the agent to behave. Okay, so you could see it here. Yeah, and now he is asking ChatGPT 5, his AI weapon of choice, to create the image. Harry, on the other hand, right, is going back and forth using ChatGPT 5, and I think he's using another AI image generator. What other tools are you using, Harry, besides ChatGPT 5?
I'm using another one calling UI. Yeah, and this
Oh,
one will
wow.
have you to creating the mock-up for the app after I creating the logo for the My Bloom.
Okay, cool. So UI Zad. Okay. Seems like a new. Is it new, Harry? Is it a new LLM or has it been around? Have you used this before?
I used sometime before, yeah, and for me is the best so far on the market. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Right. Okay. And let's take a look at Andrew. Andrew's still with ChatGPT 5. There's a constant problem that I feel Andrew is facing, and that is his internet speed seems to be not so fast. Andrew, is that right? Am I right? Is your internet speed so not so fast? Do you wish for a high? Oh, okay.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
here it
waiting
is.
for the AI agent mode of GPT-5. Uh, it can research for me and do everything for me.
Okay, looks good. Okay, so actually Andrew has already started with his first draft of his logo. Okay, and those of you watching, we've got 6 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock. If you're wondering what our two gentlemen and our two competitors are doing, right? This is what they're doing, right? Our corporate sponsor, MindBloom, which is a wellness app, has requested for a logo to be produced, and this logo has to contain these elements as narrated by the Mind Bloom's CEO. It must contain approachability, growth, it must be versatile, it must be timeless. Can our competitors create a world-class logo that meets the requirements of a client in 15 minutes, of which, check the time out, they've only got 5 more minutes left, right? Time really passes by really fast, and we thought that time will pass by slowly. In this challenge, it's moved really fast. And even though we're doing a graphic challenge, right, you know, it feels like time is moving really, really fast. And 5 minutes left, right? And let's take a look at Andrew's screen. Is Andrew in version 2? He's generating a version 2. Let's take a look at Harry's screen. Is Harry already using Uzart? Oh, he just signed up for it.
You
I
feel
have
me
a
now?
bit.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna put it, Andrew. I'm not gonna review your personal details,
You
bro.
feel
But
me
you
now?
really used it before, man. Maybe you want
Oh
some more
my
credits. Okay, you
god.
can see the evolution of Andrew's work. Okay, this is the second version of Andrew's work, and I think as a designer, Andrew, how many logos have you designed in your career as a designer? How many logos, Andrew, have you designed in your
You
career as a
mean
designer?
total number?
total number of
I
logos.
think it's more than 50 logo, more than 50 logo.
Yeah. What is the hardest thing about creating a logo from a designer's point of view?
I think the hardest thing of of designing the logo is the minimalism. How to not too complex the logo, but still work, still mark in the market.
Yeah, spoken like a true designer, right? How to make it minimalistic, right? How to make it as simple as possible. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
right? Fantastic. Okay, I'll leave you to your work. Okay, and let's look at. Oh, okay. So Harry is trying to learn how to use UseArt in less than 3 minutes. All the best to you. I say, right? You guys are so fantastic, right? But the winner will be decided from this challenge, right? Harry, our coder, won a decisive victory, right, in round number one. Here's a recap, right, of round number one. He won the challenge of accuracy and speed, right? There were three challenges. He won all three. Andrew came back in round number two in our challenges of creativity, right? He won two challenges, Harry won one, and now this is the tiebreaker. Gentlemen, look at the clock. You've got 2 minutes, 51 seconds left. I am very interested to see how Harry is doing this. Harry is
Oh my
Harry is in
God.
a rush.
Not good at all.
Don't give up, right? Harry is saying it's not good at all. This is so exciting. I never thought no more generation can be this exciting. I just want to give you guys a breather. I want to show Kenny. Kenny, what are your thoughts? If you were doing this, how would you do it?
Last time you don't chew.
Well, there are lots of logo creator out there, but the results will be quite standard. But if you want a very good one, I think the approach by Andrew is correct. I think he know what he wants. He know what are the elements so far that you can see. Uh, well, let's see the results. Let's see the final result. But I believe who Harry has been struggling to get the correct model to get it moving to the extent
Yeah,
of
but never.
subscribing to
Yeah,
one live in a
yeah.
competition. I think that's the
Yeah, but never discount Harry. Harry has always, he's the code. Is always good with his tools. He's really good with his tools, right? And he's now editing. So Harry's really good with his tools, right? And I think that's the versatility that Harry brings. Andrew's really good at his craft. He's really good at making sure that the logo has got an aesthetic appeal, and he's doing as many versions as possible. But gentlemen, both of you got to watch your time because we've got 1 minute, 5 seconds left on the clock, right? And we got less than 1 minute counting down. Okay, so it's gonna be a mad rush. Okay, and now that we've counting down, let me just take a look at Harry's screen. He's got a couple of versions. His workflow is really a bit messy to me, but I think he's got a science to the madness. It looks chaotic, but there's a science to the madness. On the other hand, Andrew seems to like this design, then it really depends on the judge. It depends on Judge Kenny. And of course, our sponsor, right? Mind Bloom. Which one do they like? And for this particular challenge, ladies and gentlemen, please join us. You can cast your vote. Scan the QR code on the top right hand corner, right? That's how you can cast your vote. And time is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time's up, gentlemen. Time's up. Time's up. Okay, this is our last challenge. And I just want to check in, right, with the winner of our last challenge, which is Andrew. Andrew,
Yeah,
would you like to go first, or do you want Harry to go first?
yeah, you can go first.
You go first. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put Harry out.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I have
and I'm gonna put
here
myself
is
out.
the logo of my bloom. So my ideas is a human head with the flower blooming. Blumen inside instead of a brand to represent the Blum. And the logo structure is quite minimalist. So it is easy to use, easy to print, and easy to see when unlocked or reduced. Yeah, so that's my idea. And also the green color is the something like for plants. Thank you.
Kenny, what's your thoughts? Any questions you want to ask Andrew?
Well, in design, I would say there's nothing wrong with it, and it's very pleasant. It meets the requirements of the mission, the person who get the mission, the requirements, and let's compare it with Harry's.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Andrew. Let's cross our fingers and hope your design is enough. And let's bring Harry in. Harry, bro, our coder, tell us about your design.
Yeah, this is the My Bloom logo. My concept is just I'm a minimalism guy, so all the style I
Right.
do is I just stick with minimalism, the most simple as it can. So this is the concept of My Bloom logo, and it's suitable for design and app. Um, and because of this relate to the tech, so I think bring back the black and white will can create a vibe.
Yeah, are you saying that because you ran out of time? Are you busy?
You can say that also.
But I'm the
Yeah,
judge. I want to hear from Kenny. Kenny, what do
you
you
can say
think?
like that also.
I like how you are sales can also as well, Harry. Right? Yeah. Kenny, what's your thoughts on Harry's logo?
So the earlier one, I said you can't fault it. There's nothing wrong. So uh, that's the view. As far as this one is this, there's something wrong with it. Number one is the kerning. The kerning is wrong. Uh, kerning is the space between the word "my" and "bloom" is too far apart, and the size is overwhelmed the white box, and the little leaf in the center. As a logo, you must be able to reduce it to a certain size, and yet you can see what is it. For this particular logo, if you reduce it to very small, you only can see the word "my room," but the little leaf there or whatever it become meaningless. So obviously, I will leave it to the sponsor, but that's my view. If I had to give my vote, definitely is with Andrews.
All right, and now you've heard it, right? Our not our final verdict yet because we still need to hear from the sponsor. But just from today's game itself, it looks like Andrew has come from behind, to win today's challenge. Andrew, congratulations! You
Yeah,
won the
yeah.
challenge. Well done, well done, Harry. How do you feel? How do you feel, Harry? Harry, how do you feel about Andrew? How do you feel about winning today's
Yeah, I
challenges?
feel refreshing, satisfied.
Harry, how do you feel about missing out on winning? Okay, he's not wearing his earphone. He's like he's zoning out. He's like, forget it. I'm not gonna think about. I'm gonna think about this. Right? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna buy more credits. Harry, are you here with us? Harry, you here with us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you say again?
How do you feel about missing out? I mean, you're very near and winning. You won the first round, but round three, how do you feel about it?
A bit more challenge, but it's still easy for me. Yes.
Well, gentlemen, it's been a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. We are tune back again, right? Where we review the final results, where our sponsor comes in and gives us a final verdict. But just based on judges' verdict, it looks like it is Andrew's game. Once again, congratulations, Andrew, but congratulations, Harris, as well. I think you guys have been fantastic.